Did you know that something as innocent and healthy as a lemon could turn into a silent danger? Just by mixing it with the wrong food. Yes, you heard that right. Lemon, the very fruit we've trusted for decades to help us cleanse, refresh, and restore our health, can turn toxic if combined with certain everyday foods. And for seniors like you and me who rely on lemons for digestion, immunity, or even a simple cup of warm lemon water in the morning, this warning isn't just important, it could be life-saving. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 3 foods you should never mix with lemon. One of them is so common, it's probably sitting in your fridge right now. So please, don't go anywhere. Stay with me until the very end, because this might just be the most important health tip you hear this year. Now, before we dive into the danger zone, let me tell you something personal. My Uncle John, a vibrant 72-year-old who swore by his daily lemon routine, ended up in the hospital with severe stomach pain and fatigue. No one could figure it out at first. His diet was clean, his habits were healthy. But after some digging, we found out he had been mixing lemon juice with one specific protein-rich food, thinking it was super healthy. Little did he know that combo had been slowly disrupting his digestion, depleting his iron, and overloading his liver with toxins. What saved him was knowledge. And that's exactly what I want to give you today. Not fear, not confusion, but clarity. Let's begin with the first food you should never combine with lemon, milk, or dairy. You might have seen lemon added to hot milk in some recipes. Or maybe you enjoy a lemon dessert with a creamy texture. But here's the truth. Lemon's high acidity causes the proteins in milk to curdle. While this might be fine in cooking, inside your stomach, it can cause digestive havoc, especially in older adults. It leads to bloating, gas, and even chronic acid reflux. For seniors with slower digestion or sensitive stomachs, the reaction can be more severe, even triggering nausea and inflammation in the gut lining. Lemon and milk may seem harmless on their own, but together, they turn into a slow-acting toxin in your digestive tract. The second food is even more surprising. Seafood, especially shrimp and shellfish. You may have squeezed lemon over your fish or prawns thinking it enhances flavor. But here's where the science steps in. Lemon is rich in citric acid and vitamin C, and while these are great antioxidants, when combined with certain seafood, especially those high in arsenic compounds, a chemical reaction can occur. That reaction can convert organic arsenic into inorganic arsenic, which is highly toxic. Long-term consumption of this mix can lead to toxicity buildup, affecting your liver, kidneys, and even your nervous system. For seniors who may already be on medication or have weaker detox pathways, this combination can silently wreak havoc without immediate symptoms. Let me pause here and share another real story. Mary, a retired nurse and a dear friend, used to prepare a lovely shrimp salad with lemon dressing every weekend. She thought it was healthy, light, and perfect for her diet. But over time, she started feeling foggy. Her energy dipped, and her digestion became unpredictable. After visiting a functional medicine doctor, she discovered she had early signs of heavy metal toxicity. When they traced her diet, the lemon-shrimp combo came under the microscope. She was heartbroken. How could something so healthy hurt her? The answer lies in how the body reacts, not just what we eat. Now, the third food is perhaps the most dangerous, and it's one most seniors consume every single morning without realizing the risk. It's eggs, especially boiled or fried, when combined with lemon juice or lemon water. Why? Eggs are rich in sulfur-containing amino acids, and when lemon's acid interacts with them, it can create compounds that burden the liver. For people under 40, the liver can usually manage. But for seniors, whose liver function naturally slows with age, this mixture can increase the risk of liver congestion, fatigue, and even gallbladder problems. Some naturopaths believe this combination contributes to brain fog, joint pain, and poor sleep, especially when consumed regularly. This reminds me of Mr. Patel, a 68-year-old man who proudly stuck to a strict diet. Eggs for breakfast and lemon water right after. He did it for energy and to manage his blood pressure. But over the months, his blood tests showed rising liver enzymes, and he started experiencing dull headaches and skin rashes. It wasn't until he cut out lemon water from his egg routine that things slowly improved. He was shocked. How could two health foods betray him like that? It wasn't betrayal. It was biochemical incompatibility. You see, our bodies become more sensitive with age. What worked for us at 30 or 40 doesn't always work at 70. As we age, our enzyme production, detox abilities, and gut health all shift. That's why understanding food combinations becomes more important than just counting calories or taking supplements. Seniors especially need to be aware of how foods interact inside the body, not just on the plate. So what should you do instead? First, never add lemon to a dairy-based smoothie or milk tea. Instead, try pairing lemon with water-based juices or herbal teas. They cleanse the liver without curdling the stomach. Second, instead of squeezing lemon on shrimp or crab, try using herbs like dill or turmeric. They enhance flavor without triggering toxic reactions. And finally, if you're eating eggs in the morning, wait at least 2 hours before drinking lemon water. This allows your body to process the proteins fully before dealing with acid. Now, let us shift to something important. How lemon can still be your best friend when used the right way. Lemon, when consumed on its own or with the right combinations, is a powerhouse for seniors. It helps regulate blood sugar, improves bioproduction for digestion, fights inflammation, and supports collagen production for joints and skin. Just make sure it's taken on an empty stomach or with compatible foods like cucumber, mint, ginger, or honey. But here's one final twist, and I need you to hear this. The real danger isn't just the food combination. It's the belief that healthy equals safe. We often assume that if something is natural, it can do no harm. But even natural things have rules. Even sunshine, in excess, can burn. Lemon is no exception. If you're dealing with fatigue, digestive issues, or unexplained health changes, look at your lemon habits. You might be surprised. Some seniors I've spoken to recently have said, "I thought my lemon water was helping me detox, but it made me feel worse." That's because they were unknowingly pairing it with incompatible meals. Once they separated lemon from dairy, eggs, and seafood, they saw improvements in energy, digestion, and even sleep quality. Knowledge is not just power, it's healing. I also want to speak from the heart here. As someone who deeply respects the wisdom and resilience of our senior community, I know you're bombarded with advice every day. Take this vitamin, eat that fruit, avoid this pill. It's overwhelming. But what you really need, ice and tea, more rules. It's guidance that makes sense for your age, your body, your life. That's why I'm sharing this with such urgency and care. Because I want you to thrive, not just survive. Let's not forget that the body is smart and healing is always possible, even in your 60s, 70s, 80s, or beyond. All it takes is a few small adjustments. Avoid mixing lemon with dairy, seafood, and eggs. Instead, enjoy it with warm water first thing in the morning, or add it to a fresh salad with greens and olive oil. You'll be amazed how something so simple can feel so healing. In closing, please take this message seriously, not in fear, but in hope. Hope that you can still make changes that bring clarity, comfort, and vitality. And if you've been feeling a bit off lately, if your digestion is bothering you, your energy feels drained, or your mind feels foggy, check your lemon habits. It might just be the missing piece. And now, as I promised, care. It's the most important tip I saved for last. Never combine lemon with medications without asking your doctor. Lemon juice, especially in high amounts, can interfere with how certain drugs are absorbed. For seniors on blood pressure, cholesterol, or thyroid medications, this interaction could be dangerous. So always check, always ask. Your health is too precious to leave to chance. Thank you for listening, for trusting, and for caring enough about your health to watch this video to the end. If this helped you, please share it with someone you love, a parent, a neighbor, or a friend. You never know who might need this information today. And remember, your journey to health is never over. It's just beginning. With a single, small, powerful lemon. Used the right way.